Welcome back to Independence, everybody, in the 2016 District Wrestling Tournament. Great job of hosting here at Independence High School once again this year. It is time for our two remaining Wrestlebacks, both involving immediate area kids. Jordan Baumler at North Fayette lost his championship match.
This Wrestleback at 220 pounds.
To
Jordan Baumler, North Fayette.
Travis McMillan of Owine, and Ballman won by a fall in the Wrestleback in the third place match against Hunter Crawford of Independence. And a quick takedown for Jordan Baumler, and it is a 2-0 lead for Baumler. Baumler coming in with only 4 losses to this match. He lets Ballman up to make it a 2-1 lead. Baumler trying to become the third qualifier of the day for North Fayette Valley. We'll probably get some words later on with Jake Peterson, the head coach for North Fayette Valley. And here is a shot on the edge of the mat for Baumler. He ends up getting control as the Denver Tripola wrestler was heading out of bounds. It is a lead of 4-1 now for Baumler. And go to my Twitter feed, Darren Swenson, D-A-R-I-N-S-B-E-N-S-O-N.
No earlier than 4:55.
And you can get the complete rundown of the day. We have 2 Wrestlebacks remaining here as Baumler lets Denver Tripola kid up. It is now a lead of 4-2, 50 seconds left here in the period. We had 1 Wrestleback earlier, Dylan Robinson of New Hampton, one over Grant Hager from Dyersville Beckman, and a snap-down takedown for Jordan Baumler makes it 6-2. Baumler trying to get back to the state tournament, trying to give North Fayette Valley its third qualifier as Baumler lets the man up, takes him down again, making it an 8-3 lead for Jordan Baumler. Baumler lets him up to make it 8-4. Baumler trying to become the third qualifier, as we mentioned, back here for North Fayette Valley. Nick Baumler and Jared Kerr have already qualified. Nick, the defending state runner-up at 182. He was the champion at 182. Won a good match over Elliot Ryan of Independence in that match. Here's another nice takedown for Jordan Baumler, but it came a second after the clock expired. So an 8-4 lead for Jordan Baumler heading to period number 2.
And it's Ballman's choice.
So far, Crestwood and New Hampton with 6 qualifiers, Independence with 5, Denver Tripola with 4, North Fayette Valley and Owine with 2, and West Delaware with 1. You got Denver Tripola and North Fayette Valley here. You got West Delaware and Crestwood at heavyweight. Baumler able to get to his feet, but nice mat return there by Ballman. Ballman now riding a little high. 1:45 left here in the period.
Baumler up in a tripod here, looking for the head.
Just got
stalemate.
Word that Charles City will have 6 qualifiers at the state tournament, 1 champ and 5 runner-ups out of their district today.
Forsyth maybe the champ,
I'm guessing. So the Northeast Iowa Conference will have 20 kids down at the state tournament. An escape here for Jordan Baumler to make it 9-4.
Minute 20 left in the second period. Sorry if I was a little late there, Darren.
Well, Dave, it's old home week for Dave, being an old Independence guy. I haven't decided whether he's the Donald Trump or the Bernie Sanders of Independence, the way he's been shaking hands and kissing babies.
Yeah, it's nice to see some people that I knew many years ago, and
you haven't changed a bit, I'm sure.
Yeah.
9-4 the score, a lead for Jordan Baumler. He's pretty much controlled this match from the get-go, as we kind of expected. Baumler and McMillan, at least on paper, seemed a step above Crawford and Ballman.
Yeah, Baumler is 33-3. pretty good kid. And
9-4 the score. Jordan Baumler on top. 40 seconds left here in the period.
and in the North Fayette Wrestling Room, he can get a workout.
Yep.
So
the upper weights up there are pretty
tough.
good. Nick. And in years past, you had the late boys up there. So there's Nick getting to a leg.
A little headlock shot there on the way by Ballman, but it didn't work. And Ballman gets an escape there. Edge of the mat. Makes it 11-5.
It's a mouthful for those people up there. It's only good wrestling broadcasters like Roger Reed can handle that type of mouthful. Jamie Baskey sure as heck couldn't, but nonetheless.
Yeah.
So third period upon us. Neutral start for Ballman and Jordan Baumler. An 11-5 lead for Jordan Baumler here in the Wrestleback at 220. Baumler trying to become the third qualifier for the North Fayette Valley Tiger Hawks. And we have one more Wrestleback at 285. It'll be Caleb Zeiser of West Delaware, Manchester, and Jacob Knutson of Crestwood. He could become the 7th qualifier of the day for the Crestwood Cadets.
And, given the way heavyweights wrestle, he's probably the most athletic of the group.
Oh, yeah.
And he has a good shot.
He ended up earning the right by pinning Cole Headington. Unfortunately, Decorah going to get shut out at state qualifiers. The main positive of the day for Decorah was Daniel Hott getting third place, ending his junior season 30-11. 23 falls for Daniel Hott this year for Decorah, and Hott ends up with the tied for the 6th most in school history.
Nice ankle pick there by Jordan Baumler. 2 more points makes it 13-5. Get a major decision territory here.
45 seconds left in the period. He lets Ballman
go.
His feet. It's a 13-6 lead. Ballman
shucked by there. Ballman tries a bad shot. Out of bounds though, doesn't get anything out of it.
Neutral restart with 38 seconds left here in the period.
I think Jacob Peterson mentioned to him that, hey, another takedown is worth a team point. And whether it means anything or not, you always go after that extra team point.
Yep, exactly. You just got to always have that mentality.
Yeah.
18 seconds left in the period, a 13-6 lead for Jordan Baumler. Trying to get the true second place here at 220. "13 seconds left here in the period."
Shucked by, and he puts Ballman on his feet. On his knee, right on his knee. Takes him from his feet to his knees and gets the 2 points. Takedown for Jordan Baumler. And lets Ballman back up again.
And Jordan Baumler becomes the 3rd qualifier for North Fayette Valley as he wins 15-7 over Keenan Ballman of Denver Tripola. One more match to go here today.
Caleb Zeiser, West Delaware, Jacob Knutson, Crestwood.
And that will be Zeiser and Knutson.
Please pick up your areas of the bleachers. That would be very much appreciated. Thank you.
Knutson and Zeiser. Knutson lost to Farley 1-0, the eventual champ of Denver Tripola earlier today, but won his Wrestleback against Cole Headington of Decorah. Zeiser won in the first round in sudden victory, lost to Farley 4-1, and here we go.
And Zeiser actually lost to the Independence heavyweight in the sectionals. Then the Independence heavyweight was disqualified from the finals of the sectional and didn't have the opportunity to wrestle back for the true second. So Zeiser moved in. And now he's fighting for a berth in the state tournament.
Funny how stories can get made this time of year.
Yep. Things happen.
No score yet. 1:07 left here in the period. Neither man to really any bit of offense to this point.
And this gets to a situation here where kid that wants it the worst, the one who gets after it, one that wrestles to win rather than wrestles not to lose, is prepped there. Nice slide by Knutson down to the mat, and
they head out of bounds. No points awarded.
Yeah.
33 seconds left in the period. Knutson and Zizer 0-0. I'm not sure if these two have wrestled yet this year. I know Headington had a win over Zizer, but Zizer got him back in sudden victory earlier today.
There's
stall warning on Zizer.
Stall warning on Zizer, but again, Knutson's got to push it if he's going to get a point.
Exactly.
It's a lot easier for these officials to give the stall warning than it is to award the stall point, particularly in a low-scoring match. No official really wants to decide the match. That's just looking for trouble because you know you're going to get coaches and half the fans mad at you.
But if they have to, they have to.
Well, yeah. If it's stalling, it's stalling.
Period. I'm still going to say that Jacob Knutson got the fuzzy end of the lollipop in his semifinal match earlier today, but I'm happy for Jacob
that he's out here.
That he has this opportunity.
Yes, yes. Now he just makes the most of it. And I'd like to see, of course, I not entirely unbiased, I'd kind of like to see our sectional well represented down to state.
No doubt about it.
And
so we've got 27 that are in right now of this 27 qualifiers in, and 17 have been from the Decorah sectional and 10 have been from the Manchester sectional. Down position is Zizer trying to get to his feet. Knutson comes around and throws him back down to the mat. 1:37 left here in the second period.
Yeah, and I think the Manchester sectional had a number of schools that didn't qualify anybody.
Yeah.
Whereas the Decorah sectional, that didn't happen.
Everybody qualified, at least one out of the 6 there.
Yeah.
Here's Knutson trying to crossface. Now he didn't get that. Looked for the power half, didn't get that. Zizer trying to establish a base. 1:10 left here in the second period. We're still
suicide cradle here by Knutson, and he makes it work. He pulls it through.
Jacob Knutson has got his man on his back.
That's gutsy to take a heavyweight and roll him through. And it wasn't a snap roll either. It was a little slow.
It was almost like it was in slow motion.
Yes,
45 seconds left here in the period.
But he didn't stop on his back, so that's all that matters. So he's got the 3-point near fall, and I'll tell you, in a heavyweight match, a 3-point lead is really big.
No doubt about it.
Particularly if he can keep Zizer down this period, 26 more seconds. I would guess that Knutson might take down next period. But
3-0 the score.
Little roll tried there by Zizer, but he Knutson stepped across him nicely. And 6 seconds left. And
second period comes to a close with Jacob Knutson.
Keith Slifka says neutral. Take neutral. Jeff Voss, the West Delaware coach, encouraging his boy to lock up. He'd like to see a lock up around the body lock, I think.
Knutson trying to become the 7th qualifier to the state wrestling tournament for the Crestwood Cadets. They've had a heck of a day.
Yes, they have. Give Keith Slifka and his crew there congratulations.
Oh, they were toe-to-toe with New Hampton.
Done a good job. Did you hear team scores going into this?
I did not.
I did not either. I don't know if they've given any.
I don't pay extension to those at districts. Sorry, David.
Yeah, well, it doesn't really mean much.
Neither man in on a shot here with 1:15 left here in the third period.
Knutson trying to work the slide by, not having much success. Not moving Zizer crossways like he needs to. He's shucking him, but he don't get enough motion. Zizer trying a little slide by of his own there. Now Zizer goes in on a leg. He's in on a leg, but Knutson sprawls nicely. Gets his legs back. Hard sprawl. Coming around, Zizer hangs on to Knutson's leg. Knutson now, he breaks the hold, and he comes back and gets his 2-point takedown. So with 30 seconds left, Jacob Knutson's leading 5-0 over Caleb Zizer from West Delaware, Manchester. So Knutson lets him loose, decides he doesn't want to ride him anymore on top. He's going to kill the clock here. 13 seconds left on his feet with a score 5-1.
So Jacob Knutson, 12 losses this season, but he's still wrestling. Jacob Knutson going to Des Moines for the Crestwood Cadets as he wins 5-1 over Zizer in the Wrestleback here today. So that will close it out as Jacob Knutson becomes the 7th qualifier for Crestwood. And New Hampton ended up with 6, Independence with 5, North Fayette Valley with 3, Denver Tripola with 4, Owine with 2, West Delaware with 1. So 18 of the 28 qualifiers come from the Decorah
Northeast
sectional last weekend. So Dave, your final thoughts on the day?
That's almost the Northeast Iowa Conference.
Yeah, all but three from North Fayette Valley.
All but through those 3 from North Fayette Valley. This shows how tough the Northeast Iowa Conference is. Well, what a nice job by Independence hosting it.
Yep.
Wonderful facility. Wonderful wrestling out here. We really saw some good matches. And, well, it's too bad Decorah isn't going on to the state tournament with anybody. They just got to work a little bit harder, get a little bit tougher.
No doubt about it. And Dave, appreciate all you've done for our wrestling coverage this year. It's been fun working with you. And we got one more on Monday night.
I'm looking forward to it.
Dave Omdahl exiting the broadcast. We'll have an update on FM 100.5 here briefly. The archives will be up tomorrow at kdcradio.com.